Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Rising Info Live, brought to you by Rise Up Creatives, your 21st content creation strategies and platform for creating your engaging social media content and your ability to promote with just 5 minutes every single day. Let me repeat that: your ability to promote you, to promote your product, to promote your business, to promote what you've got to offer with just an investment of 5 minutes every single day. And that's the promise of Rise Up Creative. So magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat, to all our trailblazers, to all our lifetime members. Thank you for joining me for tonight. Thank you for coming in live. If you are meeting me for the first time and somebody have shared this link to you and you are coming in and saying hello to everyone, I am Master Coach A. I'm a coaching entrepreneur since 2017. I'm an advocate of quality of life, especially for those people who wants to maintain their mental fitness amidst the world's happening right now. And as an entrepreneur, what one thing that is very important for us is to stay mentally fit, because we are the prime mover of our business. So to all our kindred coaches, to everyone joining me, if you are one entrepreneur, even if you are joining me on a replay, please hashtag on the chat box right now on the comment. Okay, let's do this. Okay, hashtag I am an entrepreneur. Okay, just put it in there. Let's as we begin for tonight, let's put it in the chat box. Let's acknowledge that we are an entrepreneur. Hashtag I am an entrepreneur, or hashtag I wanna be an entrepreneur, or hashtag I wanna soar as an entrepreneur. So however you wanna put it, I want you to come in right now and start being creative. Let me know. Okay, let everybody know in the chat box, in the comment, that you are one creative individual who wants to make a big difference in the world as an entrepreneur, as a creative entrepreneur. Now, when we talk about creative entrepreneur, it doesn't mean that you are one person who's doing painting, art. Well, of course, it can be. But when we say creative entrepreneur, it means that we are creative in the way we do our business. We are full of wisdom. We are full of talents. We are full of passion. We are full of a lot of strategies that we're doing left and right. Okay, because we are simply in awe of what we can create and what we can do and what we can offer to our audience. Now, for tonight, I'd like to dive into a conversation of how do you be creative? How do you become creative? Or what are the strategies? What are the tips, okay, that you can employ so you can remain creative even if you're not inspired? Okay, so if you read our invitation for tonight, okay, what I want to do is to give you, okay, 20 ways to be creative when you don't feel inspired at all. Okay, so I tweeted this. Okay, so I've started a Twitter account, okay, for Master Coach A. So this is the first time I'm doing it. Of course, I used to have a Twitter account, but this is the first time that I'm doing this. And I want to make it like super memorable to everyone. Okay, so I want to start being creative, and so follow me. Okay, I'm gonna be in Twitter, and every single day I'm gonna boost in there. Okay, I'm gonna boost your creativity. I'm gonna boost your uh, that creative juices to be flowing, because I want to really burst the myth that you need to be an artist, that you need to be naturally gifted on any forms of art to be creative. Okay, so we all need that inspiration. Okay, everyone. Okay, so hashtag yes. Okay, if you are in agreement with me that we all need an inspiration. So the thing here is, for us to create, okay, we need inspiration. Yes, hashtag yes. Okay, if you are in agreement with me. Okay, so for us to create, we need an inspiration. We always say that. Okay, so I'm not able to come out with something, I'm not able to create because I am not inspired. Okay, so entrepreneurs, okay, we have this power to create. We have we have this power to take risks, to innovate, to offer something new, okay? And we are just so endowed with that power. However, we know that without inspiration, even the most powerful thing in the world will remain dormant, not moving at all, and our everyday living will be lifeless and tasteless, okay? So in our coaching for transformation, okay, so many of you have seen that, okay? So I have this coaching, one of my program for transformation. I said that if you, okay, if you are lacking inspiration, you feel anxious, okay? You feel anxious because you don't know how's gonna be tomorrow, how's gonna be the next step, okay? So you're not in the space where you are just flowing with your juices, creative juices, okay? But the thing there is, whether we are inspired or not, we need to show up. We know we are to show up for our business. We are to show up from for the people who trust us, or we need to show up for ourselves. Okay, so what are the ways? Okay, so tonight my promise to you is you will discover 20 ways to be creative even if you're not inspired. Creative to do the business, creative to show up, creative inspiration is a real challenge. So let me know in the chat box, let me know in the comment, okay, if that is something that you are excited to know for tonight. Okay, so let me give me some inspiration. Okay, so of course I can do this, okay, without you pumping in there, without your yes, yes, yes. But really, okay, why don't you just like give some emoji in there, put some energy on the screen, okay? Let me know in the chat box if you are excited. Let me know in the comment if there's something that you want to know, that you are excited to know. And if you know someone, okay, if you know someone who will be blessed by what I am about to share with you, 10 okay, 20 ways to be creative even if you're not inspired, please like smash the share button, hit it, okay? Share or copy the link of this video and then share to someone. Send a private message, okay? Tell that person that something is happening in here and you think that that person can benefit from what I'm going to be sharing. So I'm coming in live right now in Facebook, but we are also live in YouTube. Okay. So most of the conversation is happening here in Facebook. Okay. But if you can go to YouTube right now and give me some hello, hi again, and some comments in there, or right after this, if you want to watch the replay, I recommend that you go to YouTube and share your hashtag pack my bag moment in YouTube so people knows that, all right, so we do exist and there's a conversations and there's a learning material. There is a learning opportunity for people to come in every Wednesday, every single Wednesday night at 9 p.m. to learn creative ways, okay, to rise up and be that creative business owner that we are called to be. Like we are to be the chief marketing officer of our business. If you are an entrepreneur, I believe that you are to be the chief creative. Okay, you are the chief marketing officer. You are supposed to be the most creative person in the company because you are the one really fueling that newness in your business. Okay, so when everybody is like doubting and everybody's taking their sweet time, their sweet moment to believe in what you're doing, you are the person. If you are the business owner, you are the entrepreneur, you are the person who is supposed to be like, come on, let's do this. Okay, our business can do this. Okay, so I'm gonna dive in once again. If you're joining me for the first time, I am Master Coach A. This is our organization, and here at Rise Up Creatives, we are helping entrepreneurs show up every single day with powerful content, with powerful and valuable content that would really not just like live up, okay, to the standard or to the expectations of the world, but I would surely tell you that the way we show up every single day, the way we help our entrepreneurs in this space is to show up with so much value. Because if you create and give so much value, then we attract the very people that we know we can serve and is waiting to be served. So let me dive into tonight's conversation, and it's about how to be creative even if you're not inspired. Now, before I give you my 20 tips, okay, my 20 powerful ways, okay, powerful tips for tonight, let me please address, okay, allow me first to pull back the curtain and give you 4 reasons why you probably is not having the inspiration. Why inspiration is a challenge. Okay. So can I get a yes, a thumbs up and hooray in the chat, okay, in the comment, if you want to know the reasons why you probably is not inspired today. Okay, so four reasons why you're not inspired, why you're lacking in inspiration, why inspiration is a challenge. Okay, so four reasons. There are four reasons that if you, okay, if you learn this and you're mindful about this four reasons, you probably can cut the race. Okay, you don't even have to go to a lot of processing if you just zero in and take a look at the four things why you probably is not inspired to get started, to continue, to innovate, to create. Ready? Put some ready in the comment because I'm going to give you four reasons. Okay, and if ever one of the reason connects with you and you feel like this is me, okay, please, okay, put in the comment hashtag mine. Okay, so own it, own. Let's be creative right now. Okay, own the reasons and say I think that's mine. Okay, or hashtag me, I think that's me. Master Coach A. Okay, so ready. Number one reason why you probably is not having the inspiration to create, to show up, and do what you need to do for your business is this. Number one is you are under educated. Okay, undereducated. I'm not saying you're uneducated. I am saying you are undereducated. And what does it mean? It means that, okay, for the things that you need to do, the things that you need to create, you are lacking the required, or you are lacking the minimum or the needed skills, the needed resources of, like, you feel, okay, you feel that you don't have it. Okay, that's how you feel, like I don't have this, I don't know. But the thing there is you are uneducated to get the resources that you need. Okay, so let me unpack that. Okay, oftentimes here's the feeling, I don't know how to do it, I don't have the resources, I don't have the connection, i don't have I don't have what it takes to do it, I don't have the money. Okay, but what you are really suffering from is under education, or under you are under educated to get the resources, you are under educated to get the finances, you are under educated to get the connections going, you are under educated to make it happen. Okay, so who's saying yes to me, who's saying like I agree, hashtag agree. Okay, maybe this is not you, but you're getting this. Like, agree, Master Coach. Like, let me know. Okay, undereducated. Okay, we acknowledge that there are really things that we don't have in our business, or we don't know what to do or how to do it. I have a lot of that. Maybe the way I do my business right now, I probably have like 50% or more that I don't know. But yes, I don't know what I don't know, and I'm pumped up, okay? I'm primed up to find ways for that. Because I know if I find the ways to do it, if I am educated, I am literate, okay, to do what I need to do, then I'll have the inspirations to implement, right? So you are not lacking, um, you're not lacking resources, you're not lacking connections, you're not lacking money, you are not lacking the skills, you're not lacking all of this. You are okay, undereducated to get what you need. Okay, you are undereducated to get what you need, therefore you start feeling, okay, anxious. And anxiousness is one sign that you are not inspired to do what you need to do. Okay, gets. Reason number two is you are probably not inspired, you are probably lacking the inspiration because you are underpaid. Okay, but wait a minute, I own the business, how can I be underpaid? Truth of the matter, majority of entrepreneurs and business owners, okay, don't get paid by their own company. They don't pay themselves, or if they pay themselves, it's just like an allowance, and the allowance barely makes the both ends meet. Okay, so underpaid, you're not getting payment, you're not getting leverage, you're not getting benefits, you're not being taken care of by your own business. And so if this prolongs, okay, and you are feeling like, why would I be doing this and I'm not getting paid by my own business? Obviously, you will not be inspired to create, you will not be inspired to show up. Okay, hashtag me, hashtag gets, hashtag hooray, that's me. Okay, okay, I have two more reasons. Okay, I have two more reasons. Reason number three is this. Okay, you are feeling underappreciated. Underappreciated. Like you feel no one is appreciating what you're doing. Your clients don't appreciate it. Your employees don't appreciate it. Or if you are the only person in the company, you are not appreciating what you're doing. Your spouse not appreciating it. Your children not appreciating it. No one in the world is appreciating. No one is commenting in your post. No one is saying yes to you. No one is taking your call. Like some people would say, I feel like a shit. I feel like I'm nobody. I feel like no one sees what I want to do. No one appreciates what I intend to create or what I intend to offer in this world, in this industry. How many of you is connecting and saying yes, yes, yes? Me, hashtag mine. Hashtag connecting, Master Coach. Come on now. Underappreciated. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? Okay, this is very exciting. And the last reason, okay, the last reason is why you probably is suffering from lack of inspiration. Okay, is you are under great stress. Okay, you are under great stress. So if you are stressed, if you are burned out, definitely you're gonna be losing or lacking or not having inspiration at all. Decaf Coffee Republic is our coaching hub, and we build it and we are existing to provide inspirations. Our tagline or our marching order, our slogan, our call to action, our battle cry is be inspired, be transformed. That's what we that's when we started. That's where we started. We believe that inspiration fuels. And so if you are one person and if you're looking for inspirations to be fueled, to be kicked, okay? So like if you are undereducated, you are underpaid, you are underappreciated, and you are under great stress, visit the Cup Coffee Republic every single night from Saturday to Thursday. We are offering community nights for free. You don't have to spend, okay? You don't have to pay, okay? There are senior coaches, okay? You've got us there covering this under thing, okay? This reason, this under thing, okay? So if you are under stress, okay, so join us every Saturday, and Coach Orville is doing and hosting the open mic. Okay, sing your hearts out. Okay, do poetry. Okay, so that would really help you with your stress. Okay, if you are underappreciated, okay, so go sick. Okay, visit Coach Teen. Coach Teen is doing a relationship coaching, relationship talk every single Monday. Okay, and she talks about that feeling, that relationship that you have for yourself. You probably feel underappreciated, but maybe, just maybe, you are the one not showing appreciation for yourself. Okay, if you are one person, okay, and you feel that you are underpaid, okay, why don't you just check it out, okay, for Coach Rizal for Purposeful Wednesday, and maybe, just maybe, you are not pursuing your dream, you are not doing your purpose, that's why you are not being paid the way you're supposed to be paid, or not getting the resources. If you feel that you are undereducated, come on now. You probably have some concerns about building the habits so you get the right education. Or maybe, okay, so if you talk about habits, that's going to be Group Tuesday with Master Coach Jasmine. And if you probably in there, but you're not being, creative enough, why don't you join Coach Sean on a comfy Sunday and let's talk about creativity. Okay. So don't go far if you are suffering from any of the four reasons: undereducated, underpaid, underappreciated, and under great stress. Visit the Cup Coffee Republic. Okay. Every Thursday, I'm there, by the way, coaching for the soul. I'm doing live. Okay. I do my talk live and also on streaming. And let's talk about your soul, your cognitive, your emotions. How do you reason out? Okay. And if you need mental exercise, okay, every Thursday also, I'm doing live cast at Calamansi at 10 p.m. Let's talk about how we can practice, how we can strengthen, okay, your mental toughness through mental exercises. Okay. So are you ready for that 20 ways? Are you ready for my 20 tips? Okay, how many of you got 4 over 4? Okay, somebody let me know in the comments. 4 over 4, 3 over 4, 2 over 4, 1 over 4. Like who got the perfect score in there? Why you probably not inspired today? Who gets perfect? Perfect 4. Okay. You know what happened when um you're not inspired, when you are suffering from under education, being underpaid, you are underappreciated, and you are under great stress. Okay, oftentimes two things manifest, and when I say manifest, these are the two things that normally we see people. Okay, we see. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. 4 over 4. Okay, you know what normally happens when you are 4 over 4. Okay, so if you're in here, okay, here's what happened: you are hungry and angry most of the time. Hungry and angry. You want to eat a lot of time, or you are doing things of bad mood and you're angry. Angry about yourself. You're angry about people. You're angry about situation. You're angry about resources. So you're almost angry with almost everything because things are out of control. Things are not working the way you want it to work. Things are not happening the way you want it. Right? Hungry and angry. So give me some emoji. Okay, so I love it. Thank you so much for being vulnerable. Thank you so much for, okay, thank you for the 4 over 4, Coach Trisha. Okay. Okay. Oh, Coach Rizal said 1 over 4. Congratulations, Coach Rizal. Why don't you share with us, Coach Rizal, what is that 1 over 4? Okay, so am I putting Coach Rizal on, Coach Rizal, am I putting you on the spot? Okay, so DreamWorks, okay, the host of DreamWorks, okay, Purposeful Wednesday, is talking about 1 over 4. Okay, she's like, wow, okay, wow. Let's give a big shout out to Coach Rizal. Wow. Okay. Okay, so now let's go now to what can you do? Okay, so if you find yourself right now in a situation you're there and you feel less inspired, you're lacking inspiration, let's talk about ways. Okay, what are your how can you be creative when you don't feel inspired? Okay, so how can you be creative when you don't feel inspired? So that's going to be, I'm going to give you 20 ways to be creative, showing up in your business, 20 ways to be creative serving, 20 ways to do what you need to do, 20 ways to fulfill, okay, the things that you need to fulfill even if you're not inspired. Okay, basically what I'm saying here, if you're suffering from any of the four reasons why you're not inspired, the world need not stop and the world need not collapse. There are creative ways for us to show up. There are creative ways for us to still do what we need to do, and there are creative ways for us to keep things in order. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. And I hope that you are tagging your friends and you are sharing this video, you are sharing this conversation. And do me a favor, truly, please. Okay, share your hashtag pack my bag moment. This is your takeaway, your nuggets, your wisdom, your aha moment. Share your return of insight, hashtag ROI. And let's bless many people with our takeaway from these conversations, because well, as you learn from me, as I share things with you and you capture it and you marinate it and you start sharing your own thoughts, your personal views, immediately, okay, something is happening to you as you become a blessing to other people. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you now. Let me know you are ready. Yes, yes, yes. Ready? Ready, 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 ready. Okay, please let me know in the chat box if you are ready. I'm heading on now to my 20 ways, my 20 tips, okay, for you to be creative even if you are not inspired. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, okay. Number one, okay, number one is, okay, I want you to, okay, write this out. Okay, I want you to write it out. Okay, ready, 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 ready. Okay, I'm getting all. Let's do this, Coach Nords. Yes, let's do this. Okay, let's talk about the law of or the rule of difference. Okay, the rule of difference says that importance is not important. Law of difference, okay, or the rule of difference, sorry, the rule of difference speaks of importance is not important. Somebody write in there first and let it sink for a bit. Okay, the rule of importance. Okay, the rule of difference, sorry, the rule of difference, importance is not important. Okay, just like going back and forth on that. Okay, so the rule of difference, importance is not important. What does it mean? Okay, oftentimes we feel that we're not inspired, or we're lacking inspirations, or we're pulling back, and we don't want to um, really do the things that we need to do because it feels like we don't want to be different. Okay, and we don't want to be the odd, okay, the odd number. We don't want to be like that person who's, everybody's black and you're white, and everybody white and you're black. Okay, how many of you connects with that? The rule of difference. How many of you feels that, you know what, that's scary, and immediately if I'm different, okay, I don't feel inspired to continue. Okay, so the rule of difference. Now, importance is not important. It means that really you have to look in through the eyes of, if you want, okay, if you want to rise up and if you want to thrive, okay, in the world, you will see that difference, okay, difference is everywhere. Okay, everything, wherever you go, in every space, there would be difference that you can see. Okay, we are annoyed and we're not okay, we are scared to be different, but go like wherever it is. Okay, be it in the world of passion, in food, okay, be it in the like like those specialty items. Isn't it true that we want something different? Okay, we're so scared to be different, but we want something different. And I want you to take a look at, if you want, okay, if you're not inspired, just make sure that you understand that you can champion difference. Okay, so that's one thing. That's tip number one. Champion being different. So if people tell you that, you know what, if you're inspired, you're right. Well, I may probably not right, but I can make a call and share some of my thoughts. Okay, so don't be scared. Okay, so it's okay, champion difference. Okay, like be a champion of difference. Okay, it's different. And yeah, okay, if I'm inspired, I would write. If I'm inspired, I will talk. If I am inspired, I will create it. Okay, I'm not, but I can do something. Okay, so I can call a friend, I can organize a meetup, I can create a card, whatever. Put some notes in there. Okay, let me, how would you be different? Yeah, how would you different, how would you how would you champion in your own mind, in your own space, being different? Champions of difference. Be a champion of different things. Okay. Now, next, okay, make, okay, here's the thing. Okay, make the odd, okay, make the odd. So what's the odd? The other way, your best friend. Make the odd your best friend. So, all right, you're not inspired, but you need to show up. You need to create something. You need to serve. You need to, okay. So what is odd right now? Okay, it's odd. Okay, I don't have my meal by this time. Make it your best friend. And okay, I don't get my meal now. I don't get my coffee now. I don't get my reports now. I don't get, okay. It's my best friend now. It's my best friend now. It's different now. Okay, you're my best friend. So what would happen? Okay. So for example, it's odd, okay, for people not to be grateful, not to thank you for the great things that you are doing, right? It's an odd. You don't like it. But it can be your best friend, okay? So it can be your best friend. How do I do that? Okay. All right. Okay, I've given you everything. I've done this and you're not grateful. I'm gonna make it like my best friend, okay? And because it's my best friend, okay, my reality, okay, tells me that there are stupid things that I'm doing. That's why these people are not appreciative of me. Okay, I'm owning it and I'm saying, okay, I'm not gonna please you even more. Obviously you don't appreciate me, but what are the things that I am doing that allowing you not to appreciate what I'm doing? Okay, so that's what it means to be a best friend. You look at the situation, not scared, not angry. Okay, that what it means to be. Look at the situation as a best friend and say, hey, okay, it's not inspiring at all that you're doing this to me, but what can I do? What can I learn so that I can still show up and I can still create something? Agree. Okay, I got my agree from Master Coach Jasmine. All right, good, 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 good. Okay, somebody I want I like it. Okay, I own it. Okay. Can you give me now okay, two things I have already given you, okay? So can you give me, okay, can you give me an emoji? Okay. Been odd long ago. Okay. Coach Marife, can you give me an emoji now of how you feel about these two things that I shared? Okay, I have 18 more, but I just want to hear how do you feel about it right now, right now. Okay, because this is gonna set the parameters for us, right? So let me know, let me know. Okay, how do you feel right now? It's important for me that you are getting this and you're not saying, "Ah, I don't want to be I'm not inspired anymore." Now you're getting there, Master Coach. I don't like it anymore, okay? Because you're hitting me or whatever. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, so I'm gonna be moving into my number three. Okay, and how many of you here, okay, is always, almost always, and almost always, okay, you are not moving when you don't feel happy, okay, or you are being stopped by your emotions, okay? So share with me in the chat box what, or in the comment, what are the emotions that normally, okay, normally make you stop, okay? Make you stop. Now, with the rule of emotion, okay, rule of emotion, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Imagine, imagine in a table, imagine in a buffet, or imagine in a food settings, okay? Rule of emotion. Rule of emotion. I want you to see that you are the condiment. You are the condiments. What does it mean? You are the spice. Okay, and because you are the spice, okay, so you can be in pain right now and people will just go and talk about the heart, the emotion, okay, but okay, number three, what you can do is, okay, you talk about pain and you talk all about emotion, let me be the brain, Okay, that would be the brain. Okay, where how do I use this emotion? How do I use this pain? Okay, how do I use this thing that I'm not inspired, so I can create? If I would be that, I could show up and say, "Hey, I'm not inspired today. I don't want to create anything today. I cannot say anything today." Somebody share my thoughts, somebody share my ideas, or somebody give me. And if you post that in your social media account, trust me, a lot of people will give you countless and thousands of ideas, and all of a sudden, we would have a lot of engagement. Okay, next, when you talk about emotion, okay, you know that you love, okay, soap opera, okay, soap opera. What does it mean? Like all the drama. So if you are not inspired and you're losing that energy and all of those things, number 4 on the list, somebody put it in the screen, okay, why don't you go on a circus? Watch a circus. Go on a circus. Go on a carnival, okay? Because emotion is all full of drama. So counterintuitively, you're not inspired, then go somewhere else where you can experience circus, where you can experience carnival, where you can experience a clown, where you can experience all the natural being that you could probably find. Well, you can go physically, but there's also virtual, but better if you can go physically. Then immediately, yeah, there you go, the clown. Okay, so immediately you can be creative. Like you can create out of that because it's an experience. Like going on a places where you don't normally go on this low moment, that would pump up something for you to create. Okay, I've given you 4 so far. How many of you here is appreciating this? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So yes, hi Mike. Thank you for coming in. Yes, of course. This conversations will stay here in Rise Up Creatives, and you can go back, Mike, when you are ready and you have more time to listen. Okay. And thank you. Just thank you for just coming in and saying hello to us. Okay. So I'm now gonna move on my tip. Okay. Who's ready now? Okay. So the next part is okay. Let's talk about. Okay, great so far. Give me your comments, please. Okay, give me your comments. How are you feeling so far, people? Yes, good so far. Good so far. You're getting this. Okay, so I'm not gonna move to next tip. Okay, I'm gonna move to tip number 4 and 5. Okay, 4 and 5. Okay, if you are appreciating this, please let me know in the chat box so that we can continue to come in and help you create more inspiration than you going out and say this is not working for me, master coach. Okay, don't want you to feel that this is not working for you. So please let me know in the chat box if you are still with me. Okay, so next hub. Okay, let's move on the rule of simplicity. Okay, so let's use the rule of simplicity. Simplify to amplify. Okay, simplify to amplify. So what do you do? Okay, 2 things that I want you to take a look at it. Okay, uh look at your space and find something, okay, that is overly complicated in your mind. Overly complicated, like if you look at it, you don't understand how it works. Overly complicated. Well, it can be a person, by the way. Okay, so just like get like the rule of simplicity, get something in your space, in your ecosystem. Okay, identify one that is utterly uberly, okay, utterly like exaggerately like super complicated to you. One thing that yeah, simplify to amplify. You know what? One thing that really I find very very complicated in my life, or complicated to look at, is people running after in pursuit of people who don't like them, who wants to please people who hurts them, who wants to like really like win somebody who's like treating them like a shit. Okay, that one is very complicated to me. So find something in your space that very, 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 very complicated, okay, or that's not resonates with you, and create a new reality. Okay, create a reality, and just write in there or put in a journal. Just create a new reality and say to yourself, okay, this is uberly, exaggerately complicated for me. Challenge yourself. Simplify it. Simplify it. Simplify it to simplify it to amplify. Okay, so challenge what is uberly um exaggeratedly you don't like in your space. Okay, next. Okay, another thing that you can do over this thing is this. Okay, uh pick up something that is super simple in your space right now. Super simple, almost negligible. Almost negligible. Okay, and challenge your mind to make it complicated. Complicated. Okay, and this is fun. I'm not saying like really make it complicated, but uh you can put some humor in here, and you could call a friend and say, friend, I'm thinking of, I usually do this by the way to some people. Okay, so I'm having this bunch of, maybe I can say, all right, I've got this tiger bomb in here, and this is empty, and the simplest thing to do is to throw this. But what can I do if I don't want to throw this? Or what can I do if I don't want this to be a clutter? What can I do if I don't want this to be in the trash and, add in the climate change or something that go? Okay. So it's humor actually, Coach Sean. Okay. Sometimes that conversations would lead to a lot of philosophical ideas, and sometimes you will just get some message and thoughts from your friend, and your friend will say, come on, just throw it. Okay, you get that nudge. Okay, getting this, moving on. The reason why I'm giving you the rule is because, okay, at the end of this, I want to challenge you to create your own activities. So I am more of the rule, I am more of the principle, because if you understand the principle, you will definitely be able to create it in your space. You will be able to duplicate it in your space. And because you are creative people, I know you are creative entrepreneur in the space. I know that you can make it happen. Okay. So on the next part, okay, so I'm now gonna be on my 7 and 8, right? So I'm gonna share with you from the rule of preparation. Okay, the rule of preparation share speaks of you have to frame or you will be framed. Let me repeat that. Rule of preparation say you are to frame things or you will be framed. Okay, fail to prepare, and definitely you are preparing to fail. So that's the reason why many people are not making it, because they are taken aback for things that they don't prepare, or they're not mindful of, or they're not expecting. Okay, so you have to see it that in a business. Okay, you need to prepare, you need to be ready. Okay, and two things that I want you to try when you are not create, you're not inspired to create. Okay, number one. Okay, one idea is a good story. Okay, I want you to do this. Okay, I want you to see that a good story will never be a good story if it don't stick. So on a low moment, when you're not creative enough, you're not inspired enough to be creative, don't don't create. Repurpose any story. Okay, repurpose any story that is touching, is would have an impact. Repurpose that story. get inspiration from that in story, use that story, leverage on that story, jumpstart from that story. Okay, so story. Another thing that you can do is, um, coming from this, in the law or the rule of preparation is this. Okay, imagine that at the middle of the blue, out of nowhere, a character figure appeared. So it's in imagination. Okay, a character figure just appeared. Ask yourself, what would you do? What would you do? Okay, what would you do? And trust me, you'll find ways. Okay, so um, if I don't know what to do, if I say, okay, I'm not inspired today, I don't know how to boost a sales. You just imagine if, the thieves, okay, the pirates of the Caribbean just show up, okay, and they tell you, I'm gonna get all your things right now, okay, and you just imagine that figure comes out, it comes, show up, or they tell you, I'm gonna take over, and tomorrow you're no longer the business owner of this place. I tell you, you will be creative to find a way to make it happen. Am I making sense here? Okay, can somebody please tell me, how are you feeling right now? Please. Okay, I'm excited, I want to know. I'm gonna be on my 9 and 10. I want to know, okay, if you are getting so much value here. Okay, somebody tell me please, how are you feeling right now? Okay, next. Okay. Yes. Okay. How do you feel feeling creative? Okay. Okay. On my tips or idea number 9 and 10, I'm going to share with you from the rule of easy. Rule of easy. Rule of easy. Easy does it. Easy does it. Rule of easy say easy does it. What does it mean? Okay. Number one, pick one thing, okay, in your space right now. Okay, if you're not feeling, inspired and all, but you still want to, put that creativity in your business. Pick something that is so 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 easy to do in your business. So as even as simple as packing or washing. Okay, like in the cup we have a cafe. Okay, we have a resto. So as simple as washing the dishes. Okay, that one will change your algorithm. Okay, easy. Find something easy. The rule of easy. Easy does it. Okay, it will always do the trick. Okay, now, okay, next is the other part that I want you to do is, okay, imagine yourself having an ESP. Okay, so what is an ESP, by the way? How many of you knows what's an ESP? Okay, imagine that you would have an easy special privilege. Easy special privilege from the office of the president. Okay, easy special privilege from the office of the president. And you would have an access to the office. What is one thing that you will take away so simple from the office that you think you can use for your business? So you have an access to the office of the president. What is one thing that is so simple, and what is one thing that you will take from his office that you can use for your business? Okay, ESP. Right, go. So I'm down with the next 10, halfway. Okay, pump up, let's do this. Okay, the next part is I'm gonna go to the rule of repetition. Okay, rule of repetition says say it again. Okay, rule of repetition, say it again. Okay, in the rule of repetition, if you want to pump some energy in there, okay, and do creative things and still create even if you're not inspired, in the law of repetition, just pick up one thing that used to work. Okay, used to work. Okay, that's number 11. And the number 12 would be pick up something that never worked but you want to keep trying. Okay, so Number 11 is something that used to work, you want to do it again. Number 12 is never work, but you want to do it again and again. Of course, I know that we say it's a stupidity. Why do you want to do it? But okay, let's just do the rule of repetitions for the creative juices to just keep pumping right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go on my number 14 to 15. Are you ready? Please let me know in the chat box if you are ready and if you are still there. Okay, if you are still excited, if you are still pumped up. Okay, my next, okay, is coming from the rule of resource. Okay, the rule of resources. Okay, the rule. It means that um, feed. Okay, feed and it will grow. Okay, so what does it mean? Okay, get a resource, okay, whatever resource, okay, that would feed, okay, on number 14, that would feed what you like to happen. Okay, so if you want to create a new recipe, okay, so get a resource, okay, that would trigger and that would make one recipe happen. So be it you get a baking powder, you get a chia, you get new things, but just get one thing that would. Okay. Number 15. Okay. Number 15 is this. Okay. I want you to try. Okay. I want you to try seeding. Okay. Planting. Okay. Planting, seeding. Okay. Resource. Okay. By the way, we're talking of the rule of resource. Okay. Planting or putting a seed of doubt. Put of doubt. What does it mean? When you're not inspired, okay, you can think all the negative things in the world. Agree? You can think of all the things that will not work. Agree? You can think of all the, everything. Okay, everything that's not working. You have that. So, on number 15, what I want you to do is this: plant a seed of doubt. What does it mean? When you say, okay, well, you're feeling not inspired, and you say, this business will not give me millions, assuming that's what you're saying. Now, plant a seed of doubt. How do you do that? You say, well, maybe this business can give me 3 million. Did you get that? So that's the plant. That's how you plant the seed of doubt. So you're planting a seed of doubt to the things that are so negative because you're not inspired. Okay. So when you plant the seed of doubt, what would happen is naturally you will want to prove, naturally you will be starting to create or be resourceful enough to make it happen. Okay. So I'm now gonna be on my number 16. Okay. 17. Am I correct? Am I 14, 15? Am I getting this right? Wait. Um, okay. So hold it a bit. Okay. 13, 14. So 14, 13 and 14. So I'm now on my 15 to 16. Okay, 15 to 16. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm not missing out things on you. Somebody, please, when I share, please put it in the chat box there so people who's watching on a replay can also come in and say, okay, this is what I'm missing. Okay, so I would also appreciate if after my talk, somebody would, uh, you know, encapsulate it, okay, and share it, okay. On my 16, okay, 16 to 17, okay, 15 to 16, wait a minute, 15 to 16, 17 to 18, 19 to 20. Okay, good. I'm going to be on my 15 and 16 right now. I'm going to be sharing from the rule of invention, okay. The rule of invention give us this, the must see publicity. Okay, must see, MUST. Okay, must see. Okay, now how many of you here would agree with me that you invent a lot of things, you create a lot of things in your life? Okay, however, these things that we create, these things that we do, these things that we invent, these things that we start, we don't publish. Okay, so here, okay, in the rule of invention, okay, I wanna put the seed here and say that it must see publicity. It means that someone else must see it, Someone else must know it. Someone else, okay, must be aware of it. Okay, that's the rule of invention. Okay, so on number 16, okay, I want you to just, okay, just put it out there in whatever form that you can think of. Maybe you want to put on social media, maybe you want to call a friend, but I want you to put in there one invention, okay, one invention that you wish will be made available over the next 6 months. Okay. So what is it that you want to happen? What is it that you want to be there over the next 6 months? And put it out there in the world. Put it in the social media, call a friend, write someone, just put it there. It must be seen. Okay. Rule of invention. What is it that you want to see over the next 6 months? Okay. Another thing, okay, so on number 16, what you can do if you're lacking inspiration but you need to create is this, okay. Imagine that you are a reporter, you are a media outfit, and say, voila, from nothing I introducing something new. So imagine yourself introducing something new to the world, okay, introducing yourself, you introducing something to the world. What would it be? What would it be? So imagine yourself as a reporter and imagine sharing to the world something that is new, something that is not available. I'm gonna move now to the last four. Okay, give me some emoji on the screen. How do you feel right now? I'm going down. Finishing this up with my last four. Okay, put some emoji on the screen, please. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move now to the rule of timing. Okay, so 17 to 18, let's talk about the rule of timing. Now, in the rule of timing, I want you to remember this: busy blows it. Busy blows it. Thank you, Coach. Okay, we're down to the last four. Busy blows it. So, how many of you here are guilty that you always say, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy? Busy, 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 busy. Yeah. Now, when you're not inspired and you want to be creative, okay, you will have to really put that busyness aside. And one thing that can make you recover is go to new events, new activities, new things that you've never done before. Okay, new events, new activities. And if this is all about business, then go to an expo, do go to a, go to an event that is related to your industry. Browse the internet, find where you can find new things about your industry. Okay, so that's what I want you to go, and that's the perfect timing. So imagine you can't create, you're not inspired. That's perfect timing for you to see what other people in the industry, what other people in your world have created that would really fuel and pump up something to you. Another thing that you can do, so now I'm on my 18, is this. This is fun. Okay, this is fun. Why don't you set a blind date with losers? When I say losers, okay, people who've lost a relationship, lost a business, lost something. Set a blind date. Okay. So how do you do the blind date? Okay. Connect with a friend, connect with someone and say, you know what? I wanna have a date. I wanna go out, have a coffee, I wanna go out and have a conversation with someone who just lost. And if you wanna go on a serious, a more serious note on this, why don't you go out and have a date with someone who just lost a loved one, who lost a business, shut down, who lost a marriage, who lost something dearly to them? Why don't you go out on a date and go for it. Yeah, I think that would work. I think that one would allow you to say, hey, I'm not busy enough. And this is the perfect timing for me to serve and show up, even if I'm not inspired. And now on my last, okay, so I'm now going to be giving you 19 and 20. Okay, let's burst it out with the rule of ego. The rule of ego, which says experience does not equal the skill. The rule of ego says experience does not equal the skill. You may have experience on something, but you are not skilled. So to get that juice flowing, why don't you get something that you have experienced in the past, but you're not skilled? Go out in there, plan to do something, plan on working it out for you to develop the skill. Okay, so you have experienced it, and this time plan on having a skill out of it. And the last, okay, why don't you, okay, this is the last, okay, on the 20, okay, on the 20th, definitely this will help you. Okay, the rule of ego, experience does not equal the skill, but if you want to bring out that creativity, okay, this works. You can borrow, okay, you can borrow what? You can borrow a status, you can borrow an authority, you can borrow a cheer, okay, the fun, the joy, you can borrow success. And how do you do that? You don't steal. I said borrow. Go to a friend, have a conversation with someone, and at least for a day, give yourself the permission to experience what this person is experiencing. And that's what exactly we're asking you and we're offering to you when you visit Decaf Coffee Republic. Even for a day, an hour, okay, you come and experience every good thing, pleasant things, surprising things that's happening inside the house through the platform of life coaching. I do believe in miracles, and miracles happen in our house every single day. Connect with Coach Rizal, 0917586161. There are countless of opportunities waiting for you in a house that is full of pleasant people waiting to serve you. This is Master Coach 8. Thank you so much. I'll see you again next Wednesday. Please take care of yourself. Stay alive. Live beautifully. Love, bam boom. Love, bam boom. Love, bam boom. Good night, everyone. Have a blessed, blessed week ahead of you.